This is Gary Atensa with CNTV, and today we're in New Jersey. I'm here with Dream to Succeed. Since 2016, this nonprofit has been developing and empowering Latin American professionals to become tomorrow's leaders and entrepreneurs in STEM and in business. I'm joined with the founder and CEO. Sara, thanks for joining us here today.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here with you.
I'm going to start off a little bit about yourself. You were formally educated beginning back in the 80s with a bachelor's in business administration and management. You graduated summa cum laude from Fairleigh Dickinson University in international business and business management. You went on to a master's degree with a mini MBA, and you're also certified as a project framework assessor. In the past, you have been trusted to work for well-known brands like Intel, Verizon, Honeywell. You've held executive advisor roles, all while building your nonprofit company. Share with me a little bit how this passion began for you in helping others succeed.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for being here and, to get to know a little bit more about Dream to Succeed. And to be honest, it started with my own story. I was born and raised in Colombia, but to be honest, my mom is really the hero of the story since she was born in the jungle, basically, and one day, she saw a light in the other side of the river and she decided to cross it. And with that, she started working so hard to succeed and make things happen to our whole family that really inspired me to move forward as well. And to be honest, the resources were very, very limited. Back in the 80s, as you know, Colombia was going through a really tough time. So I have to tell you, I found an angel, and that angel really believed in me, and he decided to pay for my education and give me great opportunities in life. And without his help, I would have never been able to graduate from college. And I was the first one graduated in my whole family. And after me, many of my, family members has also followed the path of education. And with that, a whole success here in the U.S. and globally on my career that really, really made me feel that I have to pay forward. I had to do the same thing that angel did to me and help many other people to succeed. So that's the reason, and that's how Dream to Succeed was born.
Wow, that is a great story, and I would have to agree you're both the heroes in this story. I mean, we're in an era right now of data science and automation. Let's begin by explaining, first of all, for my viewers, what is STEM?
Yes, STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And basically, it's the foundation of any career that you're going to go for in a school. And, there is a huge transformation now with digital and with where we go with artificial intelligence and all these new things, emerging technology coming in, that every single foundation of any career across the board will change, and it's changing. So STEM is really what we need to focus on and start seeing how that evolution is going and where the new opportunities are coming. So I think Dream to Succeed objective is really to prepare the young generation to take this emerging technology and be ready to be the leaders and continue transforming so we can create new jobs for them.
Interesting. I mean, we see jobs lost and new ones created in technology. How important is having the right qualifications to be able to seize these opportunities in this sector?
I have to tell you, it's going to be essential to acquire these new certifications, new skill sets in order for you to be able to find a job, and more importantly, to create jobs. Because, I think one of the strategies that we have at Dream to Succeed is to enable the young generation to create new job opportunities, new ideas, focus on a problem that is happening in your community, and based on that problem, come up with an idea, and technology may be able to help you creating a solution that will definitely impact not only the quality of life of your community, but you will be able to create jobs, and that by creating a job, you're going to be able to employ other people. And if we do that right, then the local economy will improve. So you know what, I think this is a great opportunity, it's perfect timing for everybody, anywhere you are, to take this new knowledge and prepare yourself to create jobs and to really own your destiny so you can succeed. I'm going to tell you two scenarios. globally, you can see that there will be jobs eliminated. And they are being eliminated as we speak with automation and other things that we can do now, teaching a computer to be human. And then obviously by doing that, many, many blue collar jobs will be gone very, very fast. And they live in us. But new jobs are emerging. And that is the key. So if we get to know what those emerging technology and what the new skills that are going to be required for that new job opportunity, then you as an individual will be able to find a job and will be able to qualify for the job. And we have many, many problems in this area. Universities are now catching up fast enough with this new technology and this new knowledge that our young professionals are leaving school really without the qualification for those new jobs. So I think our goal is to really create that ecosystem right between the universities, the private sector, the government, and really understand, hey, where the future is going, how can we better prepare the young generations to be the leader of the future, and take this new knowledge really to start applying that and by definition create new jobs. So that will be one of the ideal scenario, right? Jobs being eliminated, new jobs being created. Now, the other great opportunity that we have is there are many, many problems that we haven't been able to solve as humans. And if we really take this new knowledge as an opportunity to, teach a machine to be human, become intelligent, right, and then allow us to work together with the machine so we can solve for big problems that we haven't solved in the past, that will be a great benefit for humanity. So there you go. You will see a replacement for jobs that are eliminated, but you also see an opportunity to solve problems that we haven't been able to solve.
So really working together with the new technology, making sure that there's avenues for everyone to succeed there. I mean, your focus is on the Latin American community. Do they continue to be underrepresented in STEM, and why so?
I think we have a great education system in Latin America, and Latinos in general, they're very passionate about education. I had to tell you one of my experience going back home, taking an Uber. It's interesting to see the person who's driving that Uber. Most likely he will have two MBAs, or in many cases a PhD, and sad enough that we're not able to find a job. So they underserved because obviously the lack of job opportunities in our countries, and obviously their knowledge go to the air, right? So they vanish. So I think the opportunity here is, as I mentioned before, is really to create those jobs, to create things that enable you to empower yourself and really be able to support you and the community itself. So I think that's kind of the formula here. It's just enable success for people who are very well knowledgeable about science, technology, engineering, but now with this complement of new emerging technology, they will be able to really take the lead and innovate and create new jobs in their area.
Excellent. I mean, these advances in technology creating an opportunity for reskilling or upskilling. Is this where your organization comes in to help? And how does a person become a Dreamer member?
Yeah, so how do you become a Dreamer member? Let me answer that. I think we can pass the information to every single Latino and any, I will say, I don't want to limit just to the Latinos per se. We started here, but our dream is to really be able to help anybody, any underserved community can definitely take advantage of the framework that we create in this foundation to push and upskill the new leaders, right? So I think you can become a member. You can join us by going to our website, register as a member, and you can also volunteer to work with us. And while we implementing these new programs, you will be able to learn and to be a volunteer that help many other people. So I invite you to join us by going to our website and becoming a member.
Speaking of implementing these programs, I mean, as a member, they're going to have access to opportunities and tools to further their skills. Can you give us an example of what kind of tools that you hope to provide?
Yeah, I'm running a program right now with 5 universities in Central America. and we selected 150 students from multiple disciplines. And these students in the last 6 months has been creating new ideas to create jobs, to create business in the local area. The program is called the Innovation and Entrepreneurship 2023 initiative, where we providing a scholarship, bringing new knowledge like design thinking, and how do you go about really creating new solutions using technology. And during these 4 or 6 months, the beginning of it, the students form teams, and the teams look for a problem in the local area to create those ideas. And I'm happy to tell you that we have evaluated about 30 ideas already, and we're picking the top 5 that will be able to be sponsored by Dream to Succeed and many angels investors who are willing to provide seed dollars to this team so they can go through an incubation process that is going to take about 9 months. And I'm hoping that I will come back to those 4 countries in Latin America to open those business ideas in the next 9 months. So this is exciting. And, I think if we do this right, this is just a pilot. We're going to be able to support many other universities, because that's, the way that we do this is, as I said, very united with the community. We're working with universities, we're working with people who are willing to help each other, and you becoming a member, you are one of them who are going to push each other forward and be able to support everyone. So I think it's exciting because not only the universities, but private companies are raising their hands, like UiPath, for example. We're teaching robotic process automation, and if we certify the students, they will be able to find global jobs to support companies on the automation journey. So it is exciting. It's not only the universities, the public sector, it is private companies who are really providing us with funding so we can provide those scholarships, and the students will be able to graduate with great skills, ready for the next job.
Very exciting program. I like the fact that you basically are able to provide tools, but it's also important that you're being exposed to your networks that they're in STEM. I mean, the field is ever changing, it's growing. How important is it to stay up to date on certifications that are expected and in demand, and are those acquired online as well as in person?
Yeah, it is critical. There are new knowledge on the computer science, but also in the individual or the psychology aspect of the human being. So in every single business, you have to connect with people. If we don't know how we're changing as humans, right? How are we thinking? How are we able to communicate and connect? If we don't know those skill sets, if we don't have an idea how to emotionally be intelligent, we're going to be missing the mark on any type of business that you do. So I think learning about emotional intelligence as one of the key and new skill sets that I think we are promoting, and also other technology concepts like cybersecurity. Hey, we're all exposed to it, not only to create jobs, but to understand what cybersecurity is and how we can protect our data. I think this is new knowledge that will be needed, that anybody will need to have in order for them to be able to be up to speed in their current job, or even in the job that they are thinking to have, right? So there's many new skills, many concepts that are coming into place that we sometimes hear and don't even know the definition. Robotic process automation, you have blockchain, this word sounds very big, and what is that? Well, those are the new skills that we should all learn to do our job today and to really create the job of the future. So that's why I'm encouraging everyone, hey, go search for these new certifications, upskill yourself, be aware of what's coming, and more importantly, be conscious of what that is as an individual, because we have to also protect ourselves.
Interesting. I mean, it's great that you're providing these mega events, partnering up with sponsors and donors out there. I mean, obviously the lifeblood to any nonprofit are your donors, providing scholarships, grants, development opportunities, partnerships, so much more. Without them, this mission is not possible. How do those organizations get involved with you?
Yeah, it's all about the networking. I've been involved on Digital Transformation Initiative in the last 20 years, and I'm very fortunate to get to know a great network of people who are willing to not only support each other in corporate, but also they have this sense of social responsibilities. So I think, sometimes during cocktail hours, we start talking about what is important to each of us. And I think the fact that we all have to be able to pay forward and support each other, that bringing that community together. And, many people are saying, Sarah, hey, if there's anything I can do to help the Latino community, I'm present. And, in many cases, I just get phone calls of companies who are willing to really find talent in those countries in Latin America because their business is expanding out there. So if they really interested on educating the community, having them ready, so when their business expands, they will be able to count on talent. So I think it's just happening very organic. It's the network, it's the willingness of help and paying forward, and it's everybody who really want to join. And, it just take one person at a time. We don't have to do this and be able to help millions of people. But if we help one person at a time, I think it's significant. We're eliminating poverty one person at a time. So, hey, your help matters. Even if you just want to talk about your experience, even if you want to inspire people, come join us. In these mega events or anytime we have the opportunity to connect with the students, I'm looking for people to motivate them, to bring them hope, because we need hope. So I invite everybody to just call in, and see what else we can do, and we can do it together.
I mean, the foundation has been set up since 2016, but to me, it seems like you're just getting started. I mean, you have built a board of directors that believe in paying it forward, a leadership team that will pave the way for tomorrow's leaders. You yourself are an award-winning global program management leader. Is this your way of giving back, and does this continue to be rewarding for you?
Yes, this is the way, what I always said, Dream to Succeed and the foundation is my duty. It's my duty because the way I got here was not coincidence. People helped me. They pushed me forward. And I could see how valuable that was, right? Not only with my success, but everybody who I was able to touch. So now we're expanding that. And, anytime I talk about the story of how I feel, I confidentially feel that people are feeling the same way. They got me the way they are because somebody helped them. So I think it's just a perfect timing. And with COVID, we make that effort to make it a duty. Now I do work. I have my responsibilities, right? I have to pay the bills. So I'm a transformational leader. I work for a global organization very proudly. I help organizations transform and create the future as we move forward. So I'm always available for that next consulting opportunity or even the next job opportunity. So that's what I've been doing in my, I wouldn't say my free time because that's a valuable time. That's what enabled me to really come back and, be able to focus on the community and pay forward. But, I have my duty and I have my responsibility.
Very passionate about what you do. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. We're going to see the website. On the website, basically, you're going to see the mission of this organization, learn more about the needs of the Latin community in areas of STEM. Become a member today as a dreamer, a mentor, a volunteer, or as a donor to partner up with this great cause. Once again, that is Dream to Succeed, uplifting the Latin STEM community with the tools they need to succeed. This is Gary Atencia with CNTV, and if you don't know, now you know.